What's going on, man? And girls and gals, however y'all like to be called. Building blocks to gospel chops, and we on number 5. All right. Today I want to get at the flam. All right, the flam is kind of nice. All right, the flam. My East Coast guys, man. Well, everybody is really killing this flam, but my guys in like the DC and the Baltimore, man, they got this flam thing, man. That's just, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to explain a little bit of how this flam thing is working in our drum solos and our gospel chops. All right, so the stroke I'm gonna be emphasizing a little bit more than others is the Swiss triplet. All right, Swiss triplet is pretty simple. It's like a double stroke type of roll, but it has a triplet vibe to it, if you will. All right, so Swiss triplet, here we go. All right, that's the Swiss triplet. It's pretty easy. And as you can see, as I was going around the toms, it already kind of took a little shape to it, you know, playing a little groove, right? I'm gonna throw that little diddle, flam diddle in there. Watch me. Did you catch it? I don't really know what that last one is. I don't think it's a rudiment, but what I'm doing is this. I did the ghost thing so you could hear exactly what each hand is doing. All right, so that's that right there. Let me come at it like this. You can start off your lick, you know, a little feel type deal with a flam joint. Flam joint. Did you catch it? Kind of cool way to get into your chop. All right, another really cool one. I don't see a lot of guys doing this. I don't know if they're hip to it. It's a stroke called the Patty Fla-Fla. Yes, that is a stroke. Patty Fla-Fla. All right? It's 2 flams and 2 strokes. All right? So, sounds like this. Stroke, stroke, flam, flam. Right? So, let's say you do that between, you know, tom and snare. You got this deal. Did you see it? right? That's kind of cool. You can also come at that like this, right? Check me out. Did you see that? That's my cool little ditty right there. Did you see it? Now I was going in between Swiss triplets. Right? Swiss triplet in between the ride, floor, time, snare. You're hitting the kick with the cymbal. Right? And then you're kind of displacing it a little bit, kind of turning around, inverting it. You're just adding an extra stroke with the snare hand, all right? That's my cool little one. Another cool one, a lot of guys do. It's a flam drag type deal. Flam drag is this. Right? Now the flam drag is alternated, right? So it's like bap ba ba da, bap ba ba da. Right, but for the sake of this lick, we just go. So the accenting hand is always the same hand, as opposed to alternating. Alright, so let's say you throw that one in between the snare and the time, and you come up with this one. I know y'all heard that one before. That's a nice one. Alright, you can throw that in there, just, you know. Right? Or if you're playing something real beefy and aggressive, right? Right? That's kind of cool. I like that. Flam, man. Flam, you can, you know, whenever you're hitting two drums at the same time, it's pretty much a flam. That's a flam. Flam right there. That's another flam. Right? So, I mean, man, the options are endless. I mean, you can literally come out of nowhere with these flams, man. Just... flams. They cool, all right? So starting off on the beginning, if you're just getting into flams and you want to learn how to throw them into your drums, let me give you a couple of little things, all right? Simple thing. Number one. Y'all like my Steve Gadd groove? Easy right there, man. And it just makes it seem a little more interesting as opposed to you know what I mean? You want to build that up a little bit, you know, put my Aaron Spears hat on and get a little aggressive with it. That's pretty much all that is. Right? Pretty cool, pretty snazzy. Last flam lick is a Vinnie Colaiuta special. And I love it because it's like, it's just ballsy. It's just huge. It's like, that's how he played the lick, all right? Watch it. Did y'all catch that? Did you hear how just like I don't care what's going on. I'm about to let everybody have this. And it's so simple. Put that kick right in front of it. Now listen, you can't play this lick all weak and soft and happy. Like, you got to have some anger in you. A little bit of anger to play that lick right, you know. All right, back to my happy face. You know, so flams, man, get into them. They're nice. Play around with them. Play around with the different strokes, flam taps, flam accents, you know. Get to your rudiment pad. Get in that paper, see what they do, and try to move the flams around the drums and see how they fit into your solo. It'll step your drum game up just a little bit. Get to know the flam chop, all right? Not to be confused with lamb chops, but flam chops, all right?